Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Carrie, and in today's cleaning video I'm going to be doing a bit more decluttering in my kids' rooms. I am going to be starting with the books because, as you can see, this bookcase is out of control and just exploding with a ton of books that I really needed to get rid of and reorganize. So I'm just going to take a few minutes here to quickly clean this out, and I was actually super surprised with how quickly it took me. It only took me about 15 minutes from start to finish. But I do have a lot of new subscribers on here that have recently joined, so if you are new, welcome. Please say hi below in the comments and let me know where you're watching from. I'm just super curious to see where you guys are all from and kind of get to know you all. As I said before, my name is Carrie, and my husband and I have been married for going on 11 years this year. We have 2 kids, and we just purchased our first home last fall. We've been having a lot of fun just working on it, doing little projects here and there, DIYs, figuring out the basics of home ownership. As I said, this is our first home, and it's actually all original from the 80s, and so we have a lot of updating that we need to do in the kitchen and the bathrooms, painting, the whole house pretty much. And right now we're actually working on renovating our pool, so I do have some content for that I've been filming. If you want to stick around and see that, I'd love to have you. But thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you'll stick around and subscribe. I know the whole home edit trend is supposed to keep all the colors together and you're supposed to organize that way, but as I was organizing, it was just more functional to have all the series grouped together. For example, my son, he likes to reach a lot for the Dr. Seuss specifically, or sometimes the Dogman books, and so I kind of kept those groups together, and also like some of the Star Wars and other series that he has, and then I organized by color. But that's just why it's not fully grouped by color that way, and it just works a bit better for him to be able to actually find what he's looking for. But this is everything that I got rid of, and I had another bag or 2 already of toys from a recent video that I did that I still hadn't taken to donate, and so I just really wanted to quickly go through the kids' closet and get rid of any other clothes they've outgrown since fall when I last went through everything. So it really wasn't too bad in here, but I'm just starting on my son's clothes just to collect again any of those last minute things, because I tend to bag things up and let them sit in my house and wait forever until I actually take them. And so since I had it in my mind that I was going to go this afternoon, I just wanted to get as much as possible. So we actually do have 4 bedrooms in our house. The 4th bedroom is a bit small, and right now I actually have as my office. I do work from home full time, and so I really needed a quiet spot to be able to have my computer and all of that. But upstairs we have the 3 bedrooms, including the master, and we gave my kids the choice to have their own bedrooms. They are 5 and 8, but even before we moved, they really just tended to end up sleeping in the same bed, and so they decided they wanted to sleep in the same room and then have the other room be their playroom / homeschool room. And actually works out really nicely that way, because the toys and the chaos tend to stay in that room, and then the room with the beds has their clothes and some stuffed animals, and so it doesn't get too bad in here. It stays really peaceful and calm, and when they're ready to go to bed, there's not like a huge mess to clean up. So when they're ready to separate, we'll go ahead and give them their own rooms, but until then we're kind of just leaving things as it is in here. We didn't want to do anything too permanent, since this is just like a temporary arrangement. I did the dishes, I just needed to clean the sink, and normally I like to use Barkeeper's Friend, but they were out this last time I went to the store, so I grabbed Ajax. That's what I used to use before, either that or Comet, whatever has a better value for my money. In this case, it had like get more for your money, like 30% more or whatever. So I went with that, and I actually did notice after using Barkeeper's Friend for a while that the Ajax had a much nicer clean scent, and so I did like that. But I do feel like the Barkeeper's Friend is just better at removing stains and shining stainless steel overall. Next, I'm moving into the bedroom, and I had cleaned my sheets, so I just need to put those on the bed in here. But I've just been thinking a lot about how I want to design our bedroom because this furniture looks nice, but actually the bed is almost broken, and a lot of the decorative pieces have just fallen off the drawers, and even on my husband's tall dresser, like the handles have completely come off on one of them. And so I know sooner or later we're just going to need to replace this whole set, and it's only been about 8 years. Like, I just feel like older antique pieces are out here lasting 100 years, but this bed set is falling apart. Like, what? So anyway, the curtains were left behind by the previous owners, and eventually I would like to get plantation shutters, and then I'd like to do a lighter color curtain in this room. But I understand why they did the dark color, because it just gets super hot on this side of the house in the afternoon. But let me know down in the comments below what your color scheme in your bedroom is. I love the sign above my bed, which is why I kind of went with the red quilt, but I really don't like red that much, or actually any color in my house. So I want to get away from that, and I've just been thinking a lot lately about going back to what my room used to be before I was married, which was leopard. But when we got married, my husband didn't want that, but I think I could actually make it a bit masculine so that he'd actually like it, and not just hot pink and leopard everything. Like, I even had a phone that had leopard on the receiver part, and the base had a hot pink feather boa on it. Give this video a like if you can even picture what I'm talking about. 80s kids will know. But my house is far from perfect, and it's far from finished. I have a lot of stuff that I kind of just have because it's what we have, and it's what we have to make do with. I could go into any room in my house, and if I could wave a magic wand and make it however I want, it could be completely different. But I am just doing the best with what we have, and we don't have the budget to go and completely transform a room and buy all new everything at this point in time. So we are just taking things little by little and just slowly chipping away, and eventually we will get to where we want it. It does take time, but every house is gonna have something that needs to be taken care of. It's never gonna ever be fully finished. You're always gonna need to be doing something to it. So hopefully that kind of mindset will help you if you have a lot to do on your to-do list at home, and just take things day by day and room by room, little by little, and eventually you will get to where you want it to be. But the last thing on my list for today is these blinds in the hallway. This is like the perfect window to open up in the hallway and let fresh air in, and because of that, it's just fully caked on with dirt. And so I wanted to take my Norwex e-cloth and clean this, and I apologize because it's a little hard to film this window. There's not really anywhere to put my camera, and I don't have a tripod, okay, because I'm not a professional. I just do this for fun. But it is much cleaner than it was before, and I think my allergies will thank me. But if you made it this far, thank you so much again for watching. I hope that you will like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.